Hello, welcome to Roll Initiative. My name is Dave. We're Dungeon Master for a group of friends that get together and play Dungeons and Dragons. So let's get right to a recap, guys. Last time we were together, you guys were still in the midst of this underground city with these lizard-like humanoid creatures. Befriending one of them by the name of Benbow, he led you down into this cavern. Drawings that were all over the wall. You guys viewing these found this one where it seemed to be a tunnel that went across and ended up in the bottom of a mountain. The drawing there expressed this glowing red light that seemed to be nested within this mountain. After speaking to Takatu, seemed to be the wise man, maybe possibly the magic man of this tribe, he advised you that this represented the heart of the mountain, something he believed that the three may be bound to. He also expressed that this shadow creature, as he referred to it, guards over this heart, the lucrum. You guys decided to proceed with this tunnel, leaving, taking Benbow along with you, as he guided you to the area. This large stone flooring that's that with a cylinder that rised above it. The six of you stepped onto it, where you heard a riddle whisper in your mind. Rowan, you solved this riddle, platform lowered, and then rose back up, sealing you guys in this tunnel. You traveled for roughly 8 hours. A couple mishaps, a falling floor, a dropping ceiling, but managed to make it through, ending up at the end of this tunnel. From your vantage point, you could see a glowing red light, that very much in the rhythm of a heartbeat that seemed to beat. You believe you saw a creature, some kind of winged creature, move by this doorway. Bracing for what was to come next, you guys watched as you saw this part of it perch in the center. That's where we'll run the intro. Okay, guys, so at this point, seeing the map, this represents basically the width of the tunnel you guys can see through. You're all very much in this area. The tunnel continues back, of course, but in that area roughly there. You can see this red light, and you can't forget little
Benbow. Yeah, Benbow is attached to
kind of between there.
Benbow.
Tailcoat.
It's your friend.
Everything at this moment seems pretty still, except this constant pulsating of this light.
Is there any doors or locks in front of us?
Nope, you got to open that leads right into this. You can also see that the floor from your vantage point stays stone. You can also see right about this high the bottom of a creature. His feet sitting in there, kind of resting right in this area.
Oh,
Whoa.
son of a biscuit.
Doesn't seem to be
Time for the
moving.
emerald.
So what you guys want to
Yeah.
do?
I mean, can I start making my way in and try to hide behind this?
Give me a stealth.
Natural 20.
Oh,
Good way to start the
See
year.
if I can do
excellent way to start.
it. Okay, so yeah. And now as you move in, you see it doesn't seem to notice you. You make it right behind there. As he's just kind of there. Just looking different areas, but didn't notice you.
I'm gonna
What you guys want to
fly
do?
ahead and hover over. Lower.
I need a stealth check.
No, about right here next to me.
Yeah. Doesn't seem to know what's going on. Now you can see that this stone is sitting at the very top above him. From your vantage point, too, as you made it through, you can see where there seems to be a gate on the side, an exit that seems to continue into the mountain. Does anybody else want to attempt to move in?
I will. I don't want to move in. I want to just move up far enough that I can see it and be within 60 feet of it.
Okay, give me your stealth. So as you move up close to where this tunnel ends into this large cavern, you see as it kind of looks and moves towards this direction. You watch as it tries to crouch down. Its mouth first passing. The fangs draw, and as you can see the eye kind of look. Doesn't seem to notice as he looks in there. Steps back, staying right about in this area now. What else want to do?
So he doesn't know I'm there.
Not
Didn't
yet.
seem to know. You get the feeling he sensed something, but he couldn't.
Now can I get a surprise action if I want to cast a spell? Or are you going to call initiative?
You know what he's going to do.
I know what he's
no,
going
I
to
will
do, but
tell
I
you
can
what.
ask.
I will tell you what. Here's how it will work. You can get the ability to surprise him, but I'm going to require stealth rolls from the rest of the parties involved. If you all want to attempt it, you can get an opportunity to put him in a surprise factor, which basically means he would not get attacked the first round. of
I'm okay with most of that because I think me and Bimbo are going to stay towards the back. I
Yeah.
want to stay with him
Yeah.
and not really
Just give me a quick stealth.
give him in there.
Then we'll do pretty good.
Me too, or
Yeah, I was going to say around to the left side.
That's 20.
Is he hovering or are his feet planted on the ground? He's
Oh.
To give the visual of that, he is feet are on the ground right now.
Okay.
18.
Oh no. Son of a.
Oh, see,
We
that
want it
seems
again?
bad. I rolled 3 ones
Well-
on the last.
Here's how it's gonna work. Luckily, you two did very well. Bimbo actually did very well too. So again, he kind of looks over, kind of smells, tries to get his face in there, and it just won't fit within that tunnel. He just this time he kind of puts himself more right in this direction. He's over to the side, kind of looking at the tunnel sideways. But with initiative, he will be surprised because he rolled lower. So if everyone wants to give me initiative, this creature will not get attacked this round, and you guys can decide what you want to do.
Okay. I have a plan. It's gonna take me a minute to enact that plan, but I have a plan, people.
Okay.
Oh.
yeah.
I'm all
This
ears.
time I get a. This time I get a.
Let's get the initiative goes, and you guys can discuss it right now. You know you're there.
Do you want to do the...
Oh, yeah, we're gonna do 20, 25.
23.
20.
$15 to 20.
17.
Sorry, I had 19.
Actually, is anybody 18? Okay, 10 to 15.
I got 17.
You got 17. So, Kari has a plan. You guys might want to
We know.
come up with a holding situation.
The
Yes.
earrings are hot. All ears.
Yep.
I can
There we go.
try polymorph and turn him into a cute little bunny.
You can.
Okay.
I can try.
It sounds really, really funny to me. So I gotta see this. Do you need to be the first one to try it?
Yes, I do.
Fine by me.
Fine with me.
Is everybody else okay?
Yeah, we'll hold the turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Because you'll also be the first one who notices it.
So you're gonna attempt to do this.
Double fine by me.
It's a wisdom save. Wait, let me see if it's a wisdom check or a save. Fuck, it's a save.
Yeah, I can't help you.
No.
Inspiration.
No, he's
No,
gotta
it's
roll
not
it.
me.
I can't help
No.
him.
He has to roll.
I don't want to help him.
17.
Not a cute bunny yet.
Sorry, not a cute bunny. Okay.
So you attempt to cast it. Now this is not a stupid creature.
No,
by
no,
such
and
imagination.
I
So
know.
when this is
I
cast,
knew it was a
he
long
looks,
shot.
He looks right in the direction of the tunnel
Uh-huh.
and kind of blows
I'm
himself down, but he still cannot have a turn this round.
Alright, I'm going to use my movement to step out and go, hi.
Oh,
Okay. Interesting.
Well, he just.
that is.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
And he
I'm distraction now.
gets down,
Spell
all
didn't
fours,
work.
lowers himself, and his neck kind of as it extends out, just is right up against your face. Now you can see these green eyes that are radiating. These drool is dripping from his fangs as he says,
I have to tell you, you are gorgeous. I mean you no harm.
"The-
Dragons are vain creatures, and I have nothing else to say.
okay, give me a.
Nothing else to say.
It's not going to intimidate.
Oh,
Maybe,
no,
no.
Persuasion.
Maybe.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
persuasion.
Okay.
Possibly.
Let me try. All right. How high can I get? Hey!
That's pretty high.
Hey, did you switch to Ariana's character?
He kind of gets his face even closer to where now you can just, this breath though is very rancid. It smells like a burning ember.
Mm-hmm.
Is the immediate smell you get from his breath. You can also see red markings that are on his face. The rest of them more of a darker scales that encompass his body. As he just breathes on, he says, "Your petty charm does not persuade me." And he's like right here. So now you can see his nostrils, just ember slight flames that just kind of come from him as he's right there.
Okay.
Even can't touch him.
No.
Okay.
Can't touch it.
So we go back to regular order. So you want to do it this way, or people won't
Yeah.
go to
Yeah, I'm
Oriana
gonna
now?
go that way.
I'm just gonna actually.
Hide over here.
What I'm gonna do is just. Can I make it over here?
Flight wise, your flight is.
It's
Same probably, right? 30?
40 feet.
40.
Or is that too
Where
far?
are you trying to get to? I can't see over
So let's
there.
get up
I
here.
was just gonna get it.
You could. Oh, because flight. Yeah, you're skipping a lot of the things, so you're actually could go across this way. You can, but I'm gonna need a stealth from you.
Okay.
With advantage, because I have his attention.
No.
Trying so
No.
hard. It was worth asking.
No, this is-
But you're so gorgeous.
Well,
20.
yeah.
Okay, so where do you want to be?
20 on top?
Up on this level?
Yeah. Like,
No, you gotta kind of put them right
yeah.
in the flat spot.
Wherever the thing character
Yeah.
is
Right.
staying.
Yeah.
I got it.
Yep.
Well,
There.
right
There we
there.
go.
I built this before I understood the flat. Okay, so you are you
That was
fly
my.
by. He
That
doesn't
was
see
yeah.
the
That was
nose.
my
You
turn. Yeah.
still have an action though if you want to do something.
No, that's my turn for now.
So you're.
Mhm.
That's it.
Just hiding.
Okay.
Just hiding behind that tree.
Rufus. And from your vantage point now, you can see this thing is crouched down right in Kari's face, right there. Just kind of looking. You see the ember
You could
that's
probably
coming
do
from his
something.
mouth.
Where we're at,
That's what we're trying to do.
does that tunnel still go further back than that?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is the same tunnel you've been on for 8 hours.
Okay. So
So
there's
it,
not, I'm not really in a hiding spot right now.
it goes all the
Right
way
down
back.
this
And this is
tunnel.
this
Okay.
entrance.
Forever.
Hmm.
Or about 8 hours. Whatever.
Yes.
Well, first thing we're gonna try and do is I think we want to move. Let me see if I can help myself a little bit here. Can we get, yeah, maybe around here? Is that a doable thing?
Yep. But I'm gonna need a stealth check from you.
Sure.
Well, Bembo's gonna stay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, Embo's like looking around now. You notice him messing with his pouch.
Because he's really little.
Kind of looking at it and starting to take little things out of his pouch.
18.
18?
He has dragon treats.
Dragon treats.
He is a dragon treat.
He notices you
dragon.
as you go by. You see he kind of turns, but stays right down there. He kind of sees you there now because he's looking at both of you.
Okay.
So he's cross-eyed now.
Did I get where I
He's
was?
just kinda looking
I
back
can't
and
even see
forth.
me. Okay, I'm there. I'm
Yeah.
hiding. I can
Behind
actually
this
can't
pillar?
even see myself back there.
You're
That's
right.
how good it
You're
is.
hidden well.
I'm actually hiding. Okay.
Yeah, I was just worried about
Not really
that.
from him, but it's all right. All right, we gotta do this.
Okay. That's all the further we can get.
Let's go for an attack.
Yes, we will. I think we're gonna go ahead and use the musket. So, take aim.
Headshots. Double tap.
Natural 20.
Okay.
Ah,
So you
okay.
fire off
the
into
best one
him.
to get it on.
Give me the damage.
So that'll be 2d12. So 24.
Oof. So you blast him right in the side of his head. As you see, as you hit him, it's almost like his flesh is like as an ember to it, as it just bursts. These embers kind of float to the air as they drop down. Is that
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spend the extra attack to actually reload the musket, so
Okay.
stay right there.
okay? So you were there. Okay, so yeah, you're up.
Well, shizzle sticks.
I feel like I'm on Space
Yeah.
Mountain right now. So we said sounds like Space Mountain.
Cold things.
A little bit.
So sorry.
Actually, it looks like a really scary version of Splash Mountain.
Is that upside down? I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
that's just straight down.
What about just going in?
Then you just go right
Yeah,
underneath the
shut up.
dragon's legs.
Okay,
Get him.
so I have invisibility. Can I cast it on myself?
Yes, you can.
Okay, so I want to cast invisibility on myself,
Okay.
and I want to move right here.
Okay, so give me stealth with advantage
Oh.
because he is a drag.
So I just use my 20 and then
And
do I get a
another
6
Yeah.
too?
Just
Or
use 220s
220s, yeah.
Higher.
I take the higher one.
along with your dexterity.
okay, so 12, 16.
16. So, you want to get to where? On the second level of there?
Right here.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, put your guy there.
Yeah, you're right.
But as you climb up this, you
Little boy?
notice the dragon kind of turns his head as if he's seeing maybe footsteps as you're invisible, as you're leaving kind of in this dust. So he's aware. So
Okay.
he's looking over in that area too. So now he's basically scanning everything. That's your action, that's your turn. Okay. You don't have one, so Rowan, you're up.
My turn. Okay. I'm gonna just try to go hide behind this area.
Okay, give me
Stealth.
stealth. And do you want to attempt to attack him then? Because right now, technically, you are not seen by him.
Okay.
You succeed in your stealth, yeah.
Yeah, I'll do a surprise attack, or what they call it, sneak attack.
Sneak attack, okay. And he has not had a turn yet. You should have assassinated your level if you chose that.
I do have that.
Yeah, because he hasn't attacked yet, so.
Starting third level, your deadliest when you get dropped and you make an advantage on attack rolls against any creature that has taken a turn. Okay, it's just an advantage.
Okay.
So,
And any hit you make is considered a critical, so you get to double all the dice.
Yep. You need to double everything too with assassinate. So,
20.
20 hits. So give me double damage. So you get double damage on your sneak attack dice, and double on the actual damage itself.
It's 4d6.
So you normally have you have 8.
And 19.
Plus
29, 33, 35.
35, and that's dex modifier add in.
plus your dex.
So even 40, correct?
Yeah.
Wow, so you fire this arrow into him, two pierces into him as he just now turns completely in your direction. Coming at you guys. Top of round. We're on here.
Okay. And I will cast Chromatic Orb.
Give me
And second level.
Do you have any freezing things that
And
are
which-
as a fire?
Which part of it are you using?
Cold.
Okay. Give me the attack roll.
So I get.
I thought you were moving again, but
something.
it's not.
You have to go for the hit and then move.
Yeah. Okay. It's fine. So let me organize.
Alright.
It is 22. Yes.
22 hits. Give me the damage.
And it is 4d8. 2, 10, 14, 15, 15, 5, 20. No. 25. Okay, no, I didn't do that. So, okay, yeah, 20. Sorry.
Okay. Wow.
It's been a sword.
So you blast with this coal as you see it kind of freezes along his wings, the whole side for a moment as it kind of does his shake and breaks it off. It hurt him. He looks now all in your guys' direction. How
Oh,
dare you?
I wanted to move, so
Okay.
I started not.
Just trying to go
Up
right
there,
there.
yeah.
So you're going right there. Nice flat spot. How dare you come into my lair? Attack me. As you see now, his smoke out of his nose, his fire starting to come out. His eyes go from a green to just his deep red as he's looking in your guys' direction. Rufus, you're up.
Am I still considered invisible too right now?
Yep.
Or no? Okay.
Until the spell ends, and that spell is.
Oh, up to an hour.
Yep.
So yeah.
It's concentration, so the only way you can get where is if you take damage, you have to just make a roll to keep it.
Okay.
All right.
You would have technical advantage on it.
Okay, good. So with the musket freshly reloaded, I'm going to spend a grit point, risk damaging the gun a little bit more to hopefully get a little bit more damage out of it.
Okay.
Let's see. It's 22.
22 hits.
22 to hit, so I'll get
Give me the damage.
So it's 22 plus 5, 27.
Bam! So you blast him again as he heals up. Stays right where he's at for the moment. Leo, you're up.
No, I got extra
Oh, you
attack.
got an extra attack.
I'm going to quickly use a flourish to put the gun away, bust out the scatter gun,
Okay.
and shoot him again. Where's everybody right now? Nobody's right in front of him,
nobody's
right?
high, yeah.
Well, no, you got Kari right there.
Where's Kari?
Right here.
across
In
from.
front of him.
Yeah, that's okay. Based on the way I'm pointing, I'm kind of going that way, right?
Yeah.
With my gunshot?
So there's
Right.
nobody diagonally from.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I don't
Well,
think
yeah.
it's going to worry
Just to
about
make sure.
30-foot cone from my spot.
Which is right there, right there.
I got to move a little bit.
Which
Kari's in the zone.
you could fire. It might
Should I just move?
blank off the wall.
Move me a step then.
Yeah. You're gonna want to move
Yeah.
almost more back.
That's fine.
30 foot. Yeah, you're fine now.
Okay.
It's just gonna ricochet off the wall right next to it.
18.
18 does hit.
18 hits. And that is this.
Made damage.
So 10.
10. So you hit him again. As yeah, you're up.
Alright.
And right now he's just kind of standing. You see him just getting pelted with his damage, and the more he's getting pelted, the more his fire. His front of his face almost starting to glow with this dark.
I think we're starting to piss him off.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. So, I am going. Ooh. Torn. So torn. Do I want to do a cloud of daggers?
Now, keep one thing in mind.
Or do I want to make him blind?
Keep one thing in mind. If you do a spell now that takes concentration also, you're going to be seen again. You'll no longer be invisible.
Can't use it.
Yeah,
can't concentrate on two
blindness
spells at one time.
is concentration,
So just
right?
something to throw out there.
So you might want to shoot him with
Shoot him
an
with an arrow for now.
No, blindness isn't concentration.
Yeah, it's up to you guys. That's up to you. I'm just letting you know how that
Or
works.
just
You'll be
run
seen.
and hide somewhere safe. There looks like a little secret way under the mountain.
Oh, no, that's all wall. I'm sorry. Yeah. The only way out is here. You do got wall where the wall ends? Yes, you have
But if I
it.
cast blindness, he won't be able to see me.
Right. Well, and it's not a concentration, so you're fine.
Yes.
It's not?
No.
As long as it don't say concentration.
Where would it say that?
It's got a little diamond with a C on it up there.
Oh, no.
So you're good.
Blindness.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I make a what throw?
Second level
If you're gonna do that.
You can see within range to make a Constitution saving throw. If it fails, the target is either blind or defeated.
Okay.
Your choice.
Take defeated.
Yeah.
17. What's your spellcasting ability?
I think it's supposed to be deafened.
Blind.
Blind or defeated. Well, I'll take defeated.
What's the top? Spell save.
13.
So you kind of
You
you
missed.
focus to do it. You see, you just it almost even draws more attention in your areas. You just kind of laughs.
Guys, he's a little more old school than that.
Yes. You want to stay where you're at?
No, I'm actually gonna move
Up the mountain here.
right here.
Cut and run.
Okay.
Because I'm still invisible, so you still
Right,
can't see me.
But still give me a stealth with advantage.
It's 220s.
Invisible doesn't mean he can't sense.
Yeah, it keeps going aside.
And you add.
Give that goodness.
21.
Anyone? Okay.
I did get a 4, so minus 17.
Alright. So you watch as he flaps his wings and goes up 40 feet in the air or so.
Yeah.
In hand.
Incoming.
Settles up in this direction.
Oh, don't run facing me.
As his
Come
face starts to get more ember, and you watch as he just releases this dark fire completely on the side of the area. So I'm going to need dexterity saving throws from
From all my friends.
Cone. Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's going to be
Sound of
Those
D.
Just me then.
Oh, you too.
you too.
Us
Dexterity
two?
saving throws.
No.
Yep. Well, he's going to fire it.
She's behind the wall.
Oh, she's behind the wall.
It goes around walls, though, but
Okay.
it's going to be.
Come on now, we're from the same
No,
bloodline.
actually it's
You wanna
gonna be-
attack me?
Yeah, it's going to be Lena and
It's okay.
That's what I thought.
Oriana. I'm going to shoot that one. So I need dexterity saving throws from you guys.
Okay.
So this is 20, right?
As your
Yeah, so
saving
it's your
throw filled
proficient.
in?
Oh, yeah.
23.
Good roll.
23.
Whoa.
Yay.
Saved by the
Okay. All right, so you guys are going to take.
Be strong.
26 points of necrotic damage.
Be strong.
What does that mean? What's that kind of damage?
It's 28.
Oh, 28. Thank you.
Sorry!
Shut up!
Doesn't matter if I do
It's like
shield or
flesh
not.
eating.
It's a
Shield.
+5 to my armor class. Making it 22.
No, you take half no matter what. It's area effect. You pass, you don't take any. I mean, you pass,
Oh.
you take half.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
so
don't
it's
pass, you take
Don't
full.
don't use the.
That's
the
not
okay.
gonna- that's not
so
gonna
it's
make any
so
difference.
it's how many?
28 each.
28. Okay.
Yeah,
As
it was
is-
26.
Shh.
Big mouth.
Yeah, big man.
As this energy,
It's like Tourette's, I'm
as
sorry.
this energy just,
28.
and it's like a dark. It burns as it hits you. It's like a dark flame.
Stop doing that then.
That engulfs you, and that is. He still has some movement. Let me see if I- He is going to swoop down,
I don't know how you did that.
Rip my face off.
and as he's in the air, he turns, swoops, right now,
Don't be like
looking
that.
right at you.
Don't be like that.
Just right there.
Don't be
Okay.
like that, bro.
That's his turn. It is now Rowan, you're up.
I
As
thought
you
they were
just watch
BBs,
this
man. I
thing
didn't know.
exhale this dark flame and just engulf Oriana and Leah.
I'm just gonna take one step up here,
Mm-hmm.
and
It'd be sneak attack now. You just want to get assassinated if you want to attack.
okay, that's fine. So I'm
Unless you don't want to attack. I mean,
Question for you.
I think I'm gonna shoot just an arrow in his back.
Shoot the Swordstone, or do you want to just destroy
So it's advantage because he's backwards.
yes, you got advantage on it. Then you'll have your sneak attack damage
If I hit.
if you hit.
Proceed.
23.
23 hits.
Just talking about the heart.
Do we steal it?
it? Do we destroy it or do we steal it?
We don't know what it does yet.
Play this by ear.
Got it?
Let's try not to explode it at first.
Let's try.
I have an idea.
While we're in here.
14.
Because that might
2
not.
points.
I do have an
It
idea.
is called the heart of the mountain.
Get
You know,
out.
what happens if the heart goes?
Bam! So you hit him again, which causes him
And then we defeat
turn.
defeated in both things. The witches died, and the tar dies, the whole thing's
It's quite
good.
possible.
to turn towards your direction. And that's what he's going to do. Just in response.
But
He's looking at you now.
we need
Okay.
to find out where
You have movement left.
what's
Okay.
it called is.
He's eyeing you. He's
No,
looking
this
right
is
at you now.
crystal. We need to find out where mountain
Can I try to
Where the witches
step
are.
down and step down and just
The
have
witches
to
are here.
get a little bit protected by that corner?
Yeah, you could. Give me a stealth.
Okay.
We want them to take us to where the doctor is.
Tell us, please.
Yeah.
12.
We've got some things
Well,
to
you
do.
kind of try to hide, and you can see he just kind of this is head up or looks over that pillar there, looking right down on you. Okay, Kari, you're up.
Okay. Sleet storm.
Okay. The infamous sleep storm, huh?
Yeah. Seems to work on big lizard-like creatures.
I actually really.
Don't get
that
taken
should be the new
to
way
jail
we do
again.
spells like that, like sleet storm.
This is a dex check on my
Wind,
part.
fire, heart.
20-foot tall cylinder with a 40-foot radius.
Okay.
So big.
40-foot radius.
Yeah.
Fire.
So
So it's gonna hit.
80 feet wide.
Yeah, it's gonna hit
Yeah.
all the way across here.
Captain Flair.
So it's gonna
So the
come
floor
down
is going to be
everybody.
difficult terrain, everybody.
Okay,
Oh boy.
Okay.
everywhere.
Everywhere.
Within 80 feet of her.
Oh, that's pretty. That's everywhere.
Yeah.
Dex saving throw, please.
So they're all gonna have to do it too, right? Anybody stand on it?
Only if they want to move.
I'm
Oh.
fine. So.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys
So
are
all
Well-
us.
and there guys up in the
No,
mountain.
actually, in all fairness, everybody but Oriana.
21. You roll.
I'm hovering.
Difficult terrain. When a creature enters the spell
So you
area
want
for the
a
first
dex
time
saving throw?
on a turn or starts their turn there, so you don't have to do it till the start of your turn.
Okay.
On a failed save, you fall prone. What did you roll?
21.
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
She just crushes through this ice as you see it fill up this whole area now. Under your guys' feet. Everywhere. There's no sleep. And
Yeah, you know what? If he succeeded that high, I'm just gonna drop the spell. I'll just drop it and let it dissipate.
so you're gonna just
I'm just gonna let it go.
so you do it and then you just kind of
Yeah.
pull
I'm
it
just gonna let it go. Yeah.
so you don't stay focused. Okay. All right. So you kind of beneath your feet begins to just almost turn into water. Just go away.
And I'm gonna step that way.
All right. And he's gonna take a swipe at you because he's a 10-foot reach.
Oh.
That's what you get for that 2 points.
Yeah.
21. Yeah, I already know.
Yeah.
You take let's roll this out.
52 points of damage.
Oh no! Don't say that.
Don't say that.
I'd still be up,
Yeah,
so
but
it's
for-
okay.
15 points of damage.
Okay.
Okay, that's not bad.
Don't you mean 17?
As it just it kind of pushes a little bit as you
Burn.
move forward.
I'm
Slow burn.
sorry.
Top around, Oriana.
Again.
I am going
Can't help
to
it.
go. I'll just I'll like this.
All right, Twinkle
Go
Toes.
fly
Show us
over
your moves.
to this side.
Joey, she wants to fly
Or
over the other
behind.
side.
Just in front of the doorway, right there. Yeah.
Is that in the front of it?
Okay,
Yeah, because there's a.
so now as you fly there, you see this gate. Looking through it, you can see some dim light. You can make out some stone flooring, but it just seems to go on to where it just goes into pitch blackness, so you're not sure where this leads.
Interesting.
It's definitely from your vantage point now that you've flown around this whole area.
Do you think it's an
The only
exit,
way out.
or is it a way to
That you
get to
can see.
the heart of the mountain?
Question:
But right
Part
now
about
it looks
it.
secured.
Is the heart of the
Right.
mountain
Yeah.
bigger than us?
No, that's just it's.
to
Remember, I told you
actual-
it's
from us to
inside.
actual size.
Yes, but this is right, but it's encased. Remember, I told you guys it's almost encased in this crystal, like almost looked like ice. It was encased in.
okay.
So that's the encasement for it.
So
It's
actually,
sitting-
the ice around or whatever's around it might be bigger than what it
Yeah,
Actual.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
is. Okay.
correct.
So it might not be that big. It's a real heart size.
All right. All right. Thank you.
No problem.
Also
Okay, so top.
Also
You just go over that.
That's all
It's
I
like
do.
the actual
That's
size of the
under.
heart.
Okay.
It's a
So it's
real
like
heart.
it's like handheld basically.
So
We don't know what size.
you don't know exactly what size, but definitely it's encased in there. Rufus, you are up.
This is the bulb.
Okay. Okay, good. Let's try it away again. I can't really tell. Is anybody standing in my scatter area again? Or
No.
Nope.
No.
not right now?
No, you're gonna be fine because it's gonna rip shit up that wall.
Let's do that first. Do I have advantage? Am I behind him enough?
Yep.
Take that then. Okay, so 25.
25 hits.
And that one's scattered down. Okay, 9. So that's expended.
Okay, so you fire him again. This time he does, when you hit him, of course, his natural kind of turn your way. Mind, he's on all fours. He's on the ground there.
He's looking. Might as well take another shot. This time I'll put the scattergun away, and I'll take out the pistol, and just kind of stare him down like, alright. Alright. And it didn't misfire, but I definitely missed. That's only a 9.
Okay, so yeah. Fire by him as he kind of just moves to the side, away from you. Leah, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna try something and see how it goes. Can I move up to here? And here, can I
I'm
move
required
there?
to climb because you're climbing up there, so just give me an athletics.
Can we make it acrobatics?
Different rocks, bring them off him. I'll go with that.
Okay. All right, thank you, Chief.
Can always ask.
Yes, you can skip the rocks.
20, 24.
Now put yourself on top of it. So you're right there.
There you go.
Okay. Looking at this, just very quickly, unless you want to investigate it more, it does appear to be encased in almost a, God, best way to find it, almost like a quartz type of covering over it, very thick. You could see this thing beating inside of it, but not nearly the size that of this shielding stone that's over the top of it.
Okay.
What do you want to do? You want to investigate it?
Can I touch it?
Anything you want?
Do
Oh, I'm
You
kidding.
can do anything you
You can try
want.
anything you want.
I actually want to try and use the defender and crack the stone with my sword.
Can you tackle?
So, with the defender though, I get,
2 extra.
right?
Oh,
You gain 3
no,
plus bonus
okay.
attack, damage rolls, blah, 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 blah. So I get a 20.
mm-hmm. And you're proficient with it, so you get your 6 die with
I
it.
get my 6. And
That's
then I
it.
get to add 3, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
16, 24.
24. 24 on as you hit it. You put a crack in it. That's about it. You watch as it kind of shatters, but it doesn't just break apart in a million pieces. You come down, hit it. You see splinters of cracks almost underneath the layer that you hit. There seems to be multiple layers into this thing.
Okay.
Before you get your stone. You have one more attack.
Let's do it again.
Just breaking in.
Oh, give me the damage of it that you did. Did you give me damage? You hit it, but I need the damage.
Oh, you need the damage. The damage is...
A D8 plus 3. Because you have those 0
Yeah.
strength.
plus 3. Okay.
That's a 10. Sorry.
It's okay.
I know.
That's
That's an 8.
It's okay. She corrects me too.
I'm
no big
sorry.
6.
9.
We appreciate your help.
9.
I know.
Like I said, cracks, layers underneath it. The top part of it still seems to be.
Well, how do we
You also
know
notice when
what
you
we
hit
were
it, this
grabbing if
thing-
you didn't correct us? We would just be rolling the wrong one.
almost seems to react from your head.
Does it affect the dragon at all when it acts or reacts?
You notice he does kind of look over.
annoying as
And
fuck.
by the way, I do
That's
need a quick Constitution throw from you, saving throw.
From you?
Yeah. Oh.
You're just no longer invisible.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, this thing seems to be as he kind of turns up. You can see the rage in his eyes as they're starting to flutter that reddish color again. So he does turn up, looking in your direction. You have another attack.
Alright, instead of hitting the stone, I'm going to
Shoot there.
Try to shoot him.
shoot an arrow. Yep.
Okay. So you kind of step around it because he kind of knows where you're at, anyways, to be able to shoot past this.
Yep.
Or shoot down at him. Okay. So we tackle.
8.
Yes.
Kind of just fires by him as he just moves out of the way. This smoke embers coming out of his nose, his mouth, as he's just looking up in your direction. That is your turn. He's now his. Okay. So he immediately flies up, coming towards you.
Coming towards me.
You brought it on.
Like,
You attacked its heart.
And in fact, I can't get him close enough. But he is going to get close enough. As you watch, as he perches on top of this corpse, he seems to be able to hold his weight as you don't see any kind of real
Here?
impact. Right on it, basically, is where he's going to be.
okay.
What we'll do instead is we'll put him right there, okay? Yeah, this is not going to work. Basically,
Alright.
Basically, he's in front of you.
He's in front of me. I'm here on the other side of the stone.
yep, and he's going to take a hit at you.
He's legit on the stone.
Yep, he's going to
Okay.
take a. So he's above, just comes down, and he's going to attempt to hit you.
Okay.
Okay, so he hits you with the first one. You take
1 point of damage.
0
points. Negative
Okay.
2.
You gain health.
You gain health, yeah.
He just said it. You just said I gained health.
No,
You just said it. You
You
lied.
take 13 points of slashing damage on the first hit. He comes in again with the claws to hit you again. He does hit. You take another 10 points of damage.
Giroux.
Yeah, that's not good.
And then he just opens his mouth as he comes down on you. Tries to attempt to bite you. Okay. You're gonna take. I'm gonna roll these.
I was gonna go, you're up.
Yeah.
17 more points of damage.
Done.
Yeah.
And, well, then you fail one death saving throw because you take an additional 6 points of necrotic damage.
Put 1 X in the face.
You guys just hear this terrifying scream that echoes through this whole chamber as, from your vantage point, especially yours, you see Leah just go down as this thing.
Leah!
Okay. That's his turn. Rowan, you're up.
I guess I'm just gonna step out and take a shot at the beast with an arrow.
Okay.
The beast.
Sneak attack.
Shoot him in the ass.
Because he was just engaged with another player.
What's this
Oh, it's true.
And did you roll your 6 with it too?
Yeah, I did. It's 15.
15, unfortunately, misses by him. You still have some more movement left.
I think I'm gonna go here and kind of like jump off here a little bit. Just kind of hide down here.
Yeah, that's not that high, right?
Give me a stealth.
That was my other option instead of running to that.
Still.
I would have dismissed the whole 2 extra points of damage.
It's a 1. Natural 1.
Natural 1. He kind of observes. He says, cowards now, huh? I've killed one of you. Now I will finish. As he kind of just floats down, back onto the ground.
Good.
It is Rowan, that's your turn. Carter, you're
My
up.
turn, yeah.
Yeah, I don't have any other choice at this point. Is that a bonus action? Tell me that's a bonus action.
Kick his ass, see the ass.
No, that's an action. I can't do that. Alright, I'm gonna run up behind him and smack him with the Staff of Striking, and I'm gonna use 3 charges.
Okay.
Okay.
That will give you.
Try and put it right in his.
I am proficient. Do I have advantage because I'm behind him?
No.
Oh shit. I was waiting for that and I didn't hear it, so.
No, no, no.
It's 15.
15 unfortunately does miss. As you strike, he kind of feels the miss and just kind of turns and focuses right on you again. Down, just looking right at you. Guys. Yeah, what do you want to do?
Bonus action.
Mm-hmm. Is it my favorite spell?
No, it's not. Bonus action, I'm gonna turn into a dire bear.
Okay. Top around, but as you're kind of there, you can see from your vantage point is Bimbo.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Begins to make a run for it. He's holding this thing in his hand where you saw him kind of mess with his pouch
Okay.
earlier. As he begins to exit, he throws this up and disappears.
Hey, Bimbo.
Bimbo, you did good. You guys don't know where he went. You kind of feel like, as you think you see little footprints, but Big Boy Rozzies don't seem to notice.
No.
As little guy ends up right here. He starts to turn back as he climbs and gets up there.
Nice.
And you watch as he takes one more pouch out, throws it. As he throws it, he chants something in a language you guys are not familiar with.
What's the language? Maybe we are.
You get 9 points of health back as you feel this energy come through your body. As you catch Bimbo and you kind of see him throw something this time, he goes, "No little magic. Talkative." As he's now standing wide open, no longer invisible, right on here. You have 9 points of health, but you are prone, so you're going to have to get up.
Okay.
Everybody within 60 foot who is hurting would get that too. Is no one else really is?
Oriana, but she had safe so far.
You get 9 points health back too. If you're within.
Well, no, because I
60 feet.
changed.
You're fine?
I'm
Okay.
capped off.
As you feel healing come over your body too, Oriana. As he just kind of grins and he lifts up and goes, "One more pouch left."
Oh, good.
And he just kind of puts
Ooh, thank you, Bimbo.
this thing. Okay. Oriana, you're up.
I'll fly up behind the
heart.
the heart thing. Yep.
Okay.
And then
There's a bush right there. There we go.
Bushy.
after that, cast fireball.
On him.
Mhm.
Okay. Give
Never
me.
will. There's a bear there.
Yeah, we're down there.
Never mind.
Fireball.
You're far enough away. She's not. Never
Possibly, yeah.
mind. Okay.
I think fire might be counterproductive for him, though. He's made of fire, basically.
Pretty much.
Anything
ray of
cold,
frost?
You can't hurt me. I mean, you can, but
Yeah, let me do chromatic orb again at second level again.
Okay, give me a attack roll.
Cold.
Give me an attack roll.
7 or 6. Can't read it.
That is a 9.
9. 14.
Unfortunately, 14 does miss on that.
Okay.
Okay, that's your turn. Rufus, you're up.
Okay. Let us use first attack to reload the musket. 2.
Yeah.
Alright, since he's kind of facing me anyway, just step out a little bit.
You can get right there, yeah.
Okay. I'll take my she's out.
Musket. Okay.
That is, what's that? 9, 14, plus 7, 22.
That hits. Give me the damage. That is 10. Points of damage. Bam. So you hit him again. He turns away from you on the cart. Right there, just turns and looks right at you now. On all fours.
Alright. In fact, that's good. That's good.
So you're good.
Yep, that's good.
Okay. Your turn. Yep. Now you just
Yeah?
have to stand back up. But
Okay.
you are conscious.
Yeah, I can stand back up?
Yep.
Alright.
Now, little thing, just little reminders as we go. If you do have a way to heal yourself, that's up to you, but it is something you can do.
Alright, I will do a healing potion too.
Yep. I just count those as bonus actions on this table, so you're fine. You still have your actions.
So
Okay.
just roll 2d4 plus 1.
Gimme! 2 and then 6. Jeez, that was horrible.
And as you get up, you can now see Orion is right there, kind of fluttering around above this glowing stone.
Alright. So I have 2 because I get an extra attack.
Oh, you have to attack.
Okay. So I want to go ahead and arrow.
Okay.
Because his back is to me.
Yep, you'll have
Right into his
advantage.
back. So advantage. So
Two 20s,
two
and a
20s.
6.
14.
14, unfortunately, misses.
Plus your dex.
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
18.
that makes a big difference. That's a hit. Give me the.
See, look at you.
damage.
You made it up.
Yay!
So give me damage.
Alright, so damage is 1d8. Yeah.
Plus your dex modifier.
8 plus 4. So
And a 12.
7.
7, okay. Boom. So, as you hit him, he does spin towards you, kind of looking up in that direction.
Spin this guy around.
Damn it.
You got another attack if you want.
Yeah, I want to actually cast Cloud of Daggers at him now.
It's an action, you can.
I can't?
No,
If you attack, or you can cast a spell. So you can take another swing at him.
Shoot an arrow again.
Alright, then might as well
Yeah.
shoot another arrow and.
But you don't get advantage because
Nope. So
You
this
don't
is
get
just
any
a
advantage because he's
26.
looking at me. There's 20. 15, 18, 22.
That hits. Any damage?
D8 plus
7 again.
Okay. After that last shot, you're all getting this feeling that he's wounded. He has bolts and arrows sticking in all different areas, holes from the gunshots bleeding out. He's starting to look
He's
a
tired,
little
dragon.
weathered, but still up. You want to stay where you're at? You have half your movement you could use.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna go right behind this rock right here.
So when you're behind there, you're actually up against the wall too, because this is like the wall of it.
That's-
So you're kind of like
Okay.
you're in a nice little cubby hole there.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. Do give me a stealth at advantage, though.
Me?
Yep.
Yeah, 20 plus.
Plus your dex.
Sounds good.
12, 16.
As you kind of get out of the way of this glowing light, you see he kind of seems to lose sight of you, of where you're at this moment. All right, so it's his turn. Okay. First thing he does as he spins and turns, he takes his claws, tries to just swipe you. Oh, it's a bear, that's right. So
No, not you.
12 armor class. Let me see here. 14.
Yeah.
So he swipes you. You take 14 points of damage.
Okay.
And as he swipes you, you watch him because as you just despair, but his focus
Might as well.
is starting to come towards you. So he is going to move by you.
So
So I would give you opportunity. Yeah.
19.
19 hits. Give me damage.
Ah, double sixes. Sorry. 17.
Nice.
That was so
Watch for that
cool.
bear. Bam, she kind of hit him and he just sliced him open as he just moves by you. Very determined. As he comes towards you and takes his claw and just touches him right down with his claw. 22. I know. He's got to take 14 points of damage. And after he swipes, you see his mouth just open as this weird dark ember energy comes in. Attempts to chomp. And as he bites, kind of just pull yourself back as it just misses as he just looks right down on top of you. That's his turn. Rowan, you're up.
Alright, I'm just gonna shoot.
Yeah, he has a 10-foot reach, so that's where he's at.
I'm
So he's 10
gonna
feet.
take out my arrow and shoot an arrow at him.
Okay, you'll have advantage on it, and yeah, so you have your save card.
16.
16 unfortunately does miss. You add your dex to it and all that?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep, so yeah, it just fires past him. You want to stay where you're at?
I'll just move slightly over like this way. Kind of like off
Okay.
behind the side of the
And
wall.
you're still in stealth because he's not even aware of where you're at this point. He's
Just
focused there.
yeah.
Okay, so, Kari, you're up.
Alright. Multi attack advantage?
Yep.
I'm on his butt.
Ooh, yeah.
So, first attack with my bite. 16 and 7 is
23, that hits.
23.
Yep, give me damage.
Okay. It's a d8. Plus 1. 9.
Okay.
And then second
So that was the
attack.
bite?
That was the
So you
bite.
kind of bite right to his tail as it's ripping around you. Just bite into it, tear a piece of
Yeah.
a chunk of the flesh out of it.
So you're gonna turn.
Yes.
Alright.
His tail's looking pretty rough.
Ouch.
Natural 1.
Ouch.
Natural one. So, his claw.
That was my claw attack.
So you go to swing. He takes his claw, blocks it, and takes a swipe at you.
Alright.
Your bear, so 15 does hit.
Yeah.
13 points of damage.
Alright.
He just slices you open with his claws right across your ribcage. Okay. Stay where you're at.
Yeah, I'm not moving.
Okay. Top of round.
I gotta do it.
Bembo, you kind of catch him as he hops across all fours as the lizard gets over to here, makes it right about almost to that gate as he's kind of looking upwards, being drawn to that red flashing
Does
light.
Bembo know what the heart of the mountain is?
Okay, that's his turn. Oriana, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Ray of Frost.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Attack thing, so you'll have advantage on it because his back is to you.
Okay. 22.
That hits. Give me the damage.
4 because it's cold. 8. 12 plus 4, 16.
16. He blasts one. You notice this time he has a harder time shaking it off as he's just moving slower, as the ice is breaking slower. He's looking kind of rough.
As a bonus action, I'm going to use 2 sorcery points and cast Chromatic Orb.
Okay. And that's the same thing again? Cold?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It is 24.
That hits. Give me damage.
28. 23 plus 4, 27, 27 and 5.
Okay.
26.
So, you're kind of floating above this glowing light. It's red as you blast this cold air through it. You watch as it just engulfs this creature. As he's trying to fight it off, and the more he's trying to break it, it just seems to stay solid. As his one leg, as he steps down, cracks off into ice.
Oh.
And his other one, he tries to push himself up, and just away from that, snaps the other one off. As he's turning his head, and you watch as his head just kind of cracks. And it all just
Sorry,
turns into
Dragon
ice.
Man.
As his body lays there. A lot of it now just cracking into small pieces. Just nothing left. As he just water now, mixed with the blood and the fluid from his body. Just all over that stone floor. Now is just stone. You see Bembo as he jumps up and down, and just amazing, gets up to the top.
Oh, Benbow.
Climbs up, yep.
Or climbed up, I mean.
Yeah.
Just up there and kind of looking at this stone. You don't want to touch it, but he's just amazed by it. This beating of his heart. What you guys want to do?
I just want to travel up there, towards there.
Yeah,
at
let's
least.
all go meet everybody up
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Can you
what
give
have
me your normal? Do you want to stay as a bear?
I'm gonna stay a bear.
Okay.
what have we all tried to do to
I'm
this
not gonna
thing?
waste a.
Well, Lacey tried to hit it, and
So
then,
that was just basically
I got it.
one
I
force.
cracked.
Yeah.
One
But-
force.
but now
Okay.
Bimbo's up there and he knows what it
Okay.
is. So let's ask him what he suggests we do with it.
Well,
Um,
little one, how do we get this thing out of here?
What's the purpose of this heart of the mountain?
you see, he kind of looks at it. He touches it. Don't see it. Do anything. Curse.
Is it better to leave it protected in its case or to break it out of its case?
Let's break it out.
I'll step
Do
up.
you have a preferred method?
Fire.
With weapon.
One of these. All
Yeah,
right.
Your gun might be a little
I'm
too
sitting
much.
back
You
just
see him hold the
twirling.
gun up?
I know.
He's kind of amazed. As you're twirling it, he tries to stick his hand, wants to stop it. He just seems to be amazed with this.
I want to take my bear claws, stick it into the crack that she started, and try and pull.
Give me a strength throw.
I'd be happy.
Okay. That didn't work.
All right.
You do it, you notice just how it's like, it's just solid. You
I'm
make
just gonna come
no
up, pat you. I'm
Can
gonna jump
I-
on top of this thing.
Can I try to hit it with the defender again first?
Get on top with me. I was gonna take a war pick and just try to like
So you guys
wedge it
kind
into the
of
crack.
climb on top of this? You
Well-
both can give me attack. We're not initiative,
Yeah.
so you
All
all
right.
can
Let's
get it
just-
together.
all right.
Let's strike at it with a furious vengeance.
I'm gonna sit in the corner
Defender
and
is
pout.
23, right?
So
20 and a
hit
6.
21 just to hit.
Yep.
So obviously, then you do that, and then you say take that. You say take that.
22 from the defender.
Okay, so you both hit. Both you give me damage.
I got 11 out of it.
Okay.
Defender is. I never heard of any of this. Just a.
You got a D8 plus 3.
It's an 8. Yeah, you're right. Thank you. No, an 8. 3, 7, 10.
Okay. You guys manage to now start breaking through the top layer. You can actually see now where there's There's a hole about this big on it. You can see where it's still just really solidly encased. From your vantage point now, it seems to be held in. It's just these quartz-like rocks just wrapped around this stone. But you do get a vantage point now. This stone, in our normal size, would be not that big.
It's a baseball,
it's
basically.
A little bigger than that.
Like
Kind of
softball.
sitting in there, and you can see now. You notice when you strike it, start striking this quartz. This stone almost seems to react a little bit as it.
Does it affect it?
It seems like it speeds up. Where before it was more of a steady pace. It seems to be reacting to what you guys are doing. You're not seeing any kind of weird effects besides that.
All right. So it doesn't seem like we're gonna break into this thing. How about we shrink it, take it with us, and on to the witches. We've got more important things to do than spending our time cracking this thing open.
You got the shrink stuff?
Me?
She
No.
can shrink. She'd have to go full size and take it.
Yeah.
Let's try again.
And then we get some rest, and then we go take care of the witches.
You notice the hole now? Like I said, it's big enough. Are you going to examine it at all?
Can
Well,
I stick
add
my
it,
nose in
nobody's
there?
hurting us.
Alright,
You
I'll
guys-
stick my nose in there.
what are you looking for exactly now? You can see this thing, and it looks like this stone is kind of holding onto it, almost that of, I don't want to say arteries because you don't necessarily see it flowing through it, but it's holding it like this. There's fingers that seem to be holding this nested in place from this same stone.
Do I feel like one more shot would do it?
Try. You could definitely possibly get
My claws in
your
there?
claws in there.
Let me try again.
Give me a strength check.
Alright.
And you guys see various cracks now sitting on all this, just from the hits you've done to it.
Like an angry bear trying to get to a honeycomb. That's 15.
15. As you see parts of it crack. The whole top just where this thing is now sitting nested, and now you can see it clearly. It's in the open. This stone that is this other stone is holding onto it. It's like the stone itself has grabbed onto this rock. This magic. And it's just holding it there. You notice also beating very quickly.
Can I try and bite at it?
Right at the stone.
Bite at the stuff holding around it?
Yeah.
I'm a little more delicate with my teeth, I'm assuming.
Okay.
Ish.
Okay, I know, right?
What if you hit it?
I won't. It's another 10.
10?
Yeah,
I need a wisdom saving throw from you.
of course. Of course. That's gonna hurt. Oh, actually, no, it won't. I use my own stats. Yeah, it's gonna hurt. 7.
So immediately in your mind, you hear 3 little girl voices, all in unison. Have you come to play? Come play. Come play with us. You're in unison. As you hear this, you also, as you release it, look around. You're blind. You can't see anything.
I'll paw at my face.
And you keep hearing it over and over again in your head, and it just begins
My
to fade.
original plan was definitely better.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna.
And at
Yeah,
that
you
point,
still
no,
want-
I'm not going to examine it. I'm not going to follow you to it.
So it's still sitting there beating.
Yeah, no.
What do we do?
Can I use the alchemy jug and create acid?
Yeah.
I want to pour the acid around the little fingers that are holding it up.
Well, we can do this one of 2 ways. We can do a straight dex check, or because it's kind of like trying to be surgical with it, you can do a medicine check.
Which is better?
Kitty.
If you're not proficient with the medicine, then you're just going to get
Yeah,
your dex modifier.
same.
All right, so just give me a 20 and add your dex modifier to it.
23.
So very carefully. And you guys are all watching. Like, it takes them a good 15 minutes because you're very
trying to
cautiously putting it
Cut it
around
out,
there.
yeah.
And then you kind of take one of your little tools, brushes. As you use one of your brushes, it's gone after it just the acid eats it. But you're able to. You watch as it just cracks, and you can lift it from there if you want.
I'm gonna groan loudly to try and discourage him from touching it. And I'm still
Rowan?
shaking my head.
Rowan, I don't think you should touch that stone. I think it's gonna be bad.
Why do we open it up?
There's only one way to find out.
If I bamf back into myself, am I still gonna be blind?
I said
Oh,
you
it's
should
just-
try
I
to
know.
left.
Alright, you know what?
Listens
I was
to me.
alright with that.
Would you mind switching me back?
So you're back. It's fine.
Alright. Guys, so
You're blind still.
yeah, I'm still blind. So, hey, I can't see anything after touching the fucking thing, so you might not want to touch it if you're thinking about touching it. Just putting it out there.
You all watch as Bimbo's kind of really curious. He's not getting too close to this. He goes, one more pouch. He looks at
Same as the last?
As he takes his pouch out and opens it, he goes, who wants to touch?
Are you gonna put it in the bag?
He goes,
Your hands.
safe to touch. Stick hands in my pouch.
You want me to put my hands in the pouch?
Yeah, and then you
Sure.
can touch the.
And you put it in there, and you put
touch
the other one in there,
the-
he notices
Yeah.
this weird feeling at first, this really warm sensation, it tingles. He goes, no, touchstone.
So basically, like reversing the bag over it, like is that what
You kind of touch it, no
Your-
effect on you.
Your
As you
hands
kind
have a
of, you pick up
magical.
the stone,
Oh,
and you're fine, you're holding it down, it's just, he goes, now put somewhere safe.
My bag?
The one that's
Yeah.
the never-ending pit, the bag.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
bag.
Yep.
You see, he kind of looks very disappointed as the last pouch as he just drops in. Last pouch.
I'm going to assume whatever you did, Bembo, was
Wow.
very helpful. Thank you.
Talkative.
Well,
Imagine you
Stole it.
I bet you did.
Oh, boy.
And he just kind of
When
very
we
proud
get
of
when we
himself.
get you home, we're gonna be in trouble.
Can't go home yet.
Well, no, you can't go home yet.
No,
You're
you
with
can't
us,
go home.
Matt, for right now.
What must we do before we can go home?
well, we gotta get out.
And he kind of climbs down
Through.
and points to the gate.
You guys want to rest in this cavern since we got
I think I feel
8 hour-
safe enough with the biggest thing
the Dragon's
we've
Day.
done so far
It's
dead.
8 hours that way, and then there's the lock gate before we can get out.
Hmm?
So you guys all take a rest?
Yeah.
Okay, you get all your health back, your spell slots, and that is where we will cut tonight's session.
Alrighty. Well, let's get that figured out.
Yes.
Dear.
Want to thank everybody out there for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
2 freaking points.